Talking of very small races, which we just came from, with a 1 minute target, we are now in Chicago with this stupidly long, boring track with a 5 minute target. That's going to be crazy to try and beat. 3 laps in the RX-7 on this uninspiring track. So it's going to be a bit of a slog, this one, especially if I don't manage to do it. So we'll have to see what's going on here. Have to see if I've got the right head on to try and do this one. And it's already not going well. I'm actually going to restart that because we're so early on. 5 minutes 46. So if it was 6 minutes, it would be 2 minutes per lap. Oh my god. Let's do that again. So 14. I think it's something like 1 minute 55 per lap, or maybe just under. So when I eventually do get around a lap of this, I'll have to see if I'm anywhere near that. But this is going to take ages. One lap of this takes long enough. But luckily though, I don't mind the RX-7, I quite like it actually. It's one of the better handling cars in the Pacific Muscle series. I did use it in a couple of events, I think. It's not the quickest, it does fall behind on speed a little bit from the Skyline, the Evo and the Subaru. But it does outhandle them, so there is that. Not as good as that Ferrari Challenge Stradale though, in the handling department, but it's good enough. So we're going to have to see if we can drive this circuit quickly. We have done a time run on this in the Ferrari F50. I do remember that. And also, we had a street race in the arcade mode using the Lotus 340R. I remember that because that was really difficult to beat the Porsche Cayenne, and I completely ruined that. And how did I not lose my kudos then? That was a proper collision with the barrier. Very strange. Let's have a look then. What we're saying. Of 155, wasn't it? Or just under that, 154 something. Ooh, okay, that might just be alright. Looking at it. And it wasn't the best lap, because I did mess that up. So like I said, the longer the track is, usually, the more breathing room you have, and the more room for error. That's usually the case in this game anyway, so we'll see if it is, if we carry on. Going a bit quicker through there. And a bit wide there. Right, let's come to the left of this bridge. Doesn't really matter when you do that, to be honest. As long as you're over this left side when you need to brake. Oh, dear me. Oh, God. This is going to be painful. Because 3 laps on this track without making a mistake is going to be very difficult. I didn't actually... Oh, I did a bit of damage. I thought I didn't do any damage to the car then. Oh, that's so annoying I made that mistake. That's a good second gone from the time, probably. That was way too wide. Way too wide. I don't think we banked much time from that first lap anyway. Oh, it's 2 mistakes. 2 mistakes in this middle lap. God, I hate this track so much. Literally all the turns are just 90-degree turns. This is like the only turn coming up that isn't on the whole track. That was pretty poor through there. And this is going to be so much slower. 156. That is painfully slow. But looking at what time we had left, I think it was a 155. So if I manage to do... Oh, starting off the lap terribly. I was going to say, if we manage to do a decent lap, we might just save it. Right, I don't actually need to let off the accelerator around there, I don't think. I am really hitting the barriers big time on this though. Right, let's not make any mistakes, come on. This is surely in the bag from that first lap. I can't believe I made 2 glaring mistakes in that second lap. I'm always doing that on PGR though, always hitting the inside of the barrier. It's a bit better through there, still not quite on that racing line though. Right, come on. Oh, I've done the same thing. Done the same thing as the other lap. On the same corner. Really putting the pressure on now, and that was not a good corner. Yeah, I think we're probably going to not do this by like the smallest margin. Got a feeling. I think it was a better lap than my second one, but still hit the barrier. Had to adjust there, was going to hit the barrier. Come on, home straight. Have we got it? I think we do. Yeah, just over a second. So you can see in that I made quite a few mistakes, hitting the barrier, literally losing seconds, and we still did pass by 1.6 seconds. So overall, it is a long race, but I don't think it's going to be that difficult. Although there's plenty of room for mistakes, like you're going to make some on that length of track, but overall that was pretty comfortable, because if I drove much better, then it would have been quite a big distance we passed by. But that's number 19 done, guys. We've got one more to do, and that's the time run's done. So I'll see you in timed run 20.